Disclaimer: before performing any exercise program, please use common sense and follow the advice of your doctor or medical professional to reduce and avoid injury. By performing any physical exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. High Liberty Fitness cannot be liable for the outcomes of your actions. Thanks for your understanding.
Start here we go. Come on in, get into the music, get into the beat, start to move a little bit side to side, reaching the arms forward and back. That's it. Get those hips in, everyone. Get the arms in, start to breathe a little bit more deeply. All right, let's go for some dynamic stretching right here. Let's step the foot out, reach the arm over, and sink it over back to the opposite side. Shifting the weight over, bringing the arm overhead, extending through those fingers. That's it. Nice deep breath in. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. Here we go. Reach and back. Shifting that weight, bending those knees to the side. That's it, waking up all those joints. Take some deep breaths in. Nice deep breaths through the whole workout. All right, both arms up, reach, and sink. Again, inhale, reach, sink it down. Cross the arms overhead, drop it down through center, reach. One more time. All right, guys, let's take it down. A little bit of a squat down through the center, lifting back up. Maybe you reach the arms out to the side. Take the fingers out to the corners. Sink the hips back and down. Stay broad across the chest. Breathe. All right, lift it up. Let's lift those knees. Lift, lift. You can use the arms. Make them active by pulling them down. Bringing the knees up to the chest, maybe hands on hips, whatever feels good for you. You choose your intensity. Good, stay with it. Lift. Standing up tall. The workout's gonna move fast. If you need to take a break or need to take a drink at any point, you go ahead and you feel free. Let's take some deep breaths in here. Set up for a little bit of a lunge by stepping the foot back heel up, drop, and rise. Halfway, okay, we're in the warm-up. Let's make sure we're safe, warming up the body nice and gently. Front knee over the ankle, you got it? All right, take it down, little pulses at the top. Just really waking up that strength in the legs, starting to build the heat from the ground up. Shoulders are stacked over the hips. Chest is nice and broad. You guys got all that checked off. Step it in, step it back with the opposite foot. Drop and rise. Back heel is pressing away, or you step that back foot, ground the heel. All right, keep the hips square and the shoulders over the hips. Nice job. Little pulse at the top right here. Little pulses. Breathe into it. You got it. Draw the belly in. Keep the spine nice and long. Nice job. Breathe into it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Little squat. Drop down. Rise up. So your feet are wider than hips. Those toes maybe are slightly turned out. Heels slightly turned in. Sinking the butt back and low. Starting to drop a little bit more. All right, little pulses. Hold. Little pulses right here. Hands to center, lifting that chest up and back. Good. Sinking the butt back and down. Back is nice and long. Breathe. That's it. All right, knees up. Let's go. Lift. We're coming out of the warm-up. We're going to go right into our first interval. In our intervals, you got 40 seconds of hard work, 20 seconds of rest. All right, our first interval. Come to the back of your space. You're gonna walk the hands down the body. Come in for a plank or knees down for half plank. Walk the hands back and rise up, okay? So here's your options. Knees down, shoulders over wrists, and then rising back up, or keeping those knees lifted away from the ground. We come into that strong plank and rise back up. This is gonna lift the heart rate as we go from high to low. Take a few deep breaths. You choose your pace, either slower or faster, and then it's over, just like that. All right, 20 seconds on the clock. Grab a drink, grab your weights, okay? Our next exercise, we're gonna bring it to the upper body a little bit more. If you've got one weight or two, you can bring both weights into your hands or just one. We're gonna reach the arms out, keeping the elbows slightly bent, and twist, okay? Like you're driving a car. Your hands are on the steering wheel. Now, I want you to make sure you're not hunching over. Lift the chest, pull the navel in, keep the belly strong, and then twist. All right, here we go. Elbows slightly bent. I find this is really strengthening for the core. Let's go, let's go. Twist. Almost there. Relax the shoulders from the ears. Keep the work in the arms. Come on, push it, push it. Almost there. To the end, guys. Really building strength in the upper body and then letting that go. All right, coming to the lower body. We got a quick change, 20 seconds. If you have a band, you can use it. If you don't have a band, don't worry about it. If you've got your weights, you can hold your weights. If you don't want them, we're just gonna walk our squat. So when you're ready, we're gonna take it out to the side, staying nice and low, and then bringing it back. Keeping the knees bent all the way. We keep the butt back, okay? Making sure those knees are not going past the toes. We're walking side to side. Bringing the feet together, stepping them wide, keeping the lower body nice and low to the ground. Good. Breathing, lifting the chest. You can do it, stay with it. Breathe. That's it, that's it. Stay strong here, almost done. This is the outro. You're gonna get a 20-second break coming up. Let it go. All right, good work, team. We're going back to the top. We're going in for our walking plank. So if neither of the modifications work for you, you can come up against a wall. Bring your hands to the wall, feet are walked out away. Walk the hands down until the back is flat, and then walk the hands up. Walk them down, walk them up. Okay, or you're coming all the way down to the ground for a plank, or knees down for a half plank. You're walking back, you're rising up. All right, here we go. Let's turn it up, everybody. Second time through this exercise. Let's make it strong. Choose your modification. Select your potion and let's take off. Come on, let's go. Shoulders over wrists, knees away from the ground. Nice long body here, keeping it strong. And then rising back up and letting that one go. Excellent work. Pick up the weights. We're coming back in for our shoulder strengthening exercise. We're gonna take the wheel, right? Taking control of our bodies, of our muscles, our strength. Let's go. Let's add on a few extra seconds to that 40-second interval, shall we? When you're ready, guys. Again, you can take one weight, all right? No problem. You can move fast. You can move slow. Make sure you keep those elbows slightly bent. Make sure you're not overextending, okay? Keep the back nice and long. Keep the belly strong. Make sure you're not tipping back. Keep it all aligned. And let's take the wheel. Let's turn it. Come on, let's go. Drive it out to the end. Here we go. Breathe. Ooh, feel those shoulders waking up, everyone. And then let it go. Nice work. All right. We got one more interval for this round. Grab your band if you want. Grab your weights if you want. We're gonna walk that squat. So we drop, come together. Open, together. Hips are sunk the whole time. Your knees are staying before the toes. If you want to add a little upper body work, give yourself a little extension and curl. Keeping the legs low, knees bent, traveling side to side. If you don't like this option, you can just do squats on the spot, okay? Taking it down, lifting it up. Your choice. Or just hold, maybe pulse, or go on and walk it out. Here comes the outro. Can you sink the butt a little bit deeper? Come on, push it to the end. This is it. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Nice work, guys. All right, 20 seconds. Grab a quick drink if you need to. Come back. Grab your weights. We're gonna do a little bit of back work here, everybody. Okay. So for our next track, I want you to get set up for a deadlift. Feet are under hips, toes pointed forward, knees slightly bent, hands have your weights, roll the shoulders back, and tip from the hip. So in your deadlift, you choose how deep you want to bend those knees, okay? It's all about your flexibility and mobility. So if it feels better to bend them lots and get closer to the ground, that's good. If it feels better to keep them a bit more straight and get close to the ground, that's fine. But you choose, okay? Keeping the knees slightly bent. Breathe through it, that's it. Take it down. One more. Good. Take it down and hold. We're moving on. We're gonna lift one arm out to the side, shoulder height, opposite arm. Gaze stays down toward the floor. Lift. One more. All right, take it out to the side. Take a look. We're gonna open up the chest toward the right. Right arm goes high. Coming back to center. Lift the left arm. Open the chest up. Lift the left fingers. Back to center. Now notice my legs. They're not moving. The feet are staying planted. And the weight is even in both feet. As you keep the knees slightly bent. One more each side. Gaze is down. Last time. That's it. Rise back up. Take it down. Tip from the hip. Flush it out. Here we go. Extend the tailbone back. Crown of the head forward. All right, here comes a little bit more. Take a look. You can reach the arms overhead. Reaching for the corners of the room as you form a V shape with the arms. Reach. Couple more here. Breathe into it. All right, take it down. Hold. Now face the palms toward the ground. Bend the elbows. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then reach the arms forward again. Bend the elbows, squeeze. Keeping the back as flat as you can. Extending the tailbone behind you. Crown of the head forward. A few more here. Squeeze. Take the gaze down, everyone. Protect the neck. Breathe. One more. Squeeze. Rise up. Good job. Roll the shoulders out. When you're ready, reset those feet. Take it down. Tip it over. Regular deadlift. Palms face in. Keeping that back nice and strong. We draw the navel up to the spine. Nice work. Take it down. Hold. Right arm. Lift up to the side. Left arm. Out to the side. And lower. Again, right. Palm faces down. Wrist is strong. Stay with it. About to shoulder height. Reach. One more each side. Lift. Squeeze. All right, take that right arm over to the side. Now open the chest to the right. Lift the arm up. Come down, back through center. Switch. Lift. Open. Left arm reaches high. To the end, stay with it. Lift the right, switch. Open the gaze. Up to the fingers, back to center. One more. Reach. Center. Nice work, everyone. Shake that out. All right, good job. Here we go. We're gonna come in for some lunges. If you've got your band, you can go ahead and bring the band around the legs, okay? If you don't have the band, no problem. You can hold the weights in your hands. Step right leg back, front knee over the ankle, join me for 2 and 2. Lift, 2, down, 2, lift, 2. Hips are square, shoulders over hips. Take a deep breath in. Let's pulse at the top. Little pulses. Hold the navel to the spine. So suck the belly button in, okay? This is the way you keep your core engaged. Let's take it down. Pulse. Stay. Breathe. That's it. We're going to warm it up here. All right, you guys ready? You can feel the music building. We're going to go for full lunges. Here we go. Lift. Down. Up. Drop. How low can you get that back knee? If you've got that band around your legs, it's gonna wanna squeeze your legs in. Stay active, slow. Slow it down, all the way, slow. Slow rise, slow. Good. Slow, take it down, rise. 2 more, slow. Breathe, lift. Nice work, 1 more. Slow, lift. Step it in. We're gonna switch those feet. Opposite leg goes back, front knee over the ankle. Hips are square. We're gonna take it down 2 and 2 right here. 1, 2, lift, 2. So I have to keep my feet a little bit closer together when I have the band around my legs. You find what feels good for you in this position. Maybe add a little curl if you want a little bit more upper body work. Back heel presses away. Lifting up high. 1 more. All right, little pulses at the top. Little pulses. Good, just about a couple inches down. Suck the belly in, navel to spine. Breathe, hang in there. Take it down, pulse. Good, hang in here. Stay with me. Good, take a deep breath. Nice work, everybody. Hold, lift. Singles, down, up. Press into that front foot. Knee over the ankle. Can you feel it? Here we go, here we go. Breathe into it. Nice big full. Down, up. That's it, come on, to the end. Here we go. Breathe. Nice work, everyone. All right, let's slow it right down. Here we go, slow. Slow, lift. Front knee staying right over that ankle. Keeping everything square, everything strong. Slow. Breathe. Slow. I think we got 1 more. Slow. Nice job. Rise back up. All right, guys, get rid of that stuff. Coming right back in for the intervals. We got our walking plank. Let's get set up. Walk down, shoulders over wrists, pressing that body away from the earth. Walk back up. All right, options. Knees can come down to the ground. Shoulders over wrists, flat back. Walk it back up, stand tall. Or hands against the wall. Feet pressing away, we walk down to a flat back. Rise up, okay? Choose your modification. Stay with it till the end. Keep it strong and let it go. Nice work. 20 seconds. Grab that quick drink if you need one. We're coming back to the upper body. All right, when you're ready, guys, pick up your weights. Woo! All right. What I want you to really focus on here is that strong core. Bend the knees slightly. Sink the tailbone down and then drive. You got it. So elbows are slightly bent here. We're not leaning forward. We're not pushing the pelvis. We're staying strong, lifting up tall. If you want some help, bring your back up against the wall. All right, bend the knees, take a little drive. That's it. Maybe you walk around your room. Keep it light, keep it fun. Get those steps in for your day. Here's the outro. Oh my gosh, you feel that? A little bit of rotator cuff work, and let it go. We only got 1 round this time, okay? This is our 30-minute express. But we crank that up all the way. Shake it out. All right, grab a breath. Grab your band if you want. And we're gonna walk our squat. When you guys are ready, 40 seconds. Last chance. Here we go. Side to side. Keeping the knees bent the whole time. Keeping that butt traveling back and down like you're sitting in a chair. You are stronger than you've been before, all right? I promise you. All this work, all the breathing is making a huge difference not only on your day, but on your future days, guys. Let's work for it. This is a good investment of our time, of our energy. Let's sink those hips. Let's lift the chest. That's it, come on. Breathe, we're almost there. Here's the outro. And then let it go, nice work. Good job, guys. All right, Grab a drink if you need to. I believe our next track is a little bit of arm work. So let's come back when you're ready. Find a strong set position. Feet under hips, knees slightly bent. Let's have a little fun with this one, okay guys? Up and down. Let's see if you can find the beat. So, little bicep curl, keeping the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Can you walk forward? Take it up with the bicep curl. Turn it around. Walk back and forth in your space. That's it. Keeping the chest proud. We lift the heart. Squeeze the elbows into the side. Take some deep breaths in. Good. Stay light on the feet. Get those steps in. All right, here we go. Coming back to center. Change the tempo. Little pulses. Pulse. 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 All right, side step. Here we go. Bring it on in. Side step. Upper body and lower body in coordination. Working on those brain pathways, staying strong and smart. All right, full range. Up and down. Nice, easy touch, side to side. Up. Make it strong. Keeping a bend in the elbows the whole time. Breathe. Nice work. All right, team. Let's slow it right down here. Here we go. Slow. Slow. All the way to the top. And slow. Keeping it resisting on the way down. Keep it strong. Slow again. Breathe. And slow. Nice work. All right, guys, take a look. We're going to face the palms in. Lift the elbows out and down. If you want a little bit more, go ahead and lengthen the arms, keeping the elbows slightly bent. All right, let's find that walk. Let's go. Reach and lower. Take it as slow, as fast as you want. Keep it strong. Let's go. Breathe. That's it. All right, take it to the side. That's it, that's it. Come with me. Squeeze. Maybe the elbows are bent. Lifting the elbows to 90. Nice work. All right, you ready for the pulse? Here it goes. Lengthen. Pulse. Wrists are strong and straight. Relax the shoulders. Elbows bent or arms are long. Woo! Stay. Pulse. That's it, that's it. Breathe. Nice work. Bring it down. Singles. Let's go. Up and down. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Let's do it super slow. Slow. We gotta balance the body. Nice long arms. Nice strong wrists. One more. Lift it up slow. Lift it on up. And slowly lower back down. All right, let that go. Nice work, guys. So when you guys are ready, let's come down, okay? Making sure that heart rate is down, all right? We're gonna hit the ground. We're gonna come onto our backs. So lengthening the spine all the way to the ground. Bend the knees and bring the knees over the hips. Now you can keep the feet on the ground if that's better. Or you can come with me here. We're gonna open the elbows and just lift the head, lift the shoulders, and then lower back down. So opening the elbows out to either side. The fingers are supporting the head. The neck stays long, and your gaze goes up to the ceiling. All right, if you want a little bit more, take a look. You can extend one leg as you lift the shoulders away from the ground, and then extend the opposite leg. Draw it back. Here we go. Lengthen the lower back down to the floor. Extend the leg as you lift the shoulders and switch. Lift. Squeeze through the belly. Take it as slow as you need to here, really feeling the movement, really stretching and lengthening that leg. Maybe you just want to tap the toe down, or maybe your feet stay on the floor. All right, shoulders are down. From here, extend one leg, Bring it back to center. Extend the other leg. Press the heel away. If you're ready, both feet extend. Bring it back to center again. Extend. All right, here's a little bit of fun. Extend the feet. Walk the feet down. All right, as if you're pressing the feet against the wall. Now walk the feet up. Can you keep your lower back on the floor the whole time? If this is a little bit difficult, maybe you just tap the toes. All right, knees over hips, lift, 2, down, 2, reset. Elbows wide, shoulders away from the floor. Neck is long, gaze up to the ceiling. That's it. Maybe you add the extension, pull it back. Stay with it, everyone. Feel that fire in the belly. Really waking up all those internal organs, giving them a nice massage. Just breathe into it. I'm right with you, okay? Extend. Bring it back. All right. From here, maybe you relax the shoulders, extend the feet, pull them back to chest. Push the heels away and bring them back. That's it. Keep the lower back on the ground. Maybe you just tap the toes down. All right, lots of choices. Breathe. One more. Hold. We're going to walk those feet, pressing them down the wall, lowering them down with each step, and then walking them up. Ooh, can you feel your lower back on the earth? Again, let's go. Walk it down. It's a bit like you're riding a bicycle. Knees are drawing in, heels are pushing down. And back up to the top. Stay with it. Breathe. All right, everybody, stay right where you are. Bring the knees down. Give yourself a hug. On your backs, from here, we've got our weights in our hands. We're going to bend our knees and keep the feet flat on the floor. We're going to come in for a little bit of chest work, okay? So you're going to take the weights in your hands and bend the elbows, resting the elbows on the ground at 90. This time, turn the heads of the weights inward just a little bit, okay? So that they're pointing to the inner shoulders. Your palms are sort of turning a little bit in, and then we're going to press the weights straight up and then bring them back down. So there's a slight rotation in the wrist here. As you press the weights up, the palms face directly forward. And then as you lower the weights down, the thumbs are going to point a little bit more inward. Rotating the palms a little bit in. Okay, that way we're really working into the shoulder, the chest. We're protecting that joint at the same time by keeping the elbows slightly bent. We don't want to lock out the joints. That's it. Press it up. Breathe through it. Listen, if you guys have 2 sets of weights and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can hold both weights in one hand if you have the size for grip, okay? So try it out, play with it a little bit. Lots of repetition will help us build strength as well. Let's go for 4 more. For 4, breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. Everybody lift the arms up, and this time you're going to face the palms in toward another. Make sure your lower back is pressing down to the floor, and then open up the arms to either side, and then squeeze them back. So we're going to move a little bit more slowly in this second portion of the class. We're really going to use resistance in our movement here. So pressing those weights back together, you want to imagine you've got 25, 50 pounds in your hands. The core is squeezing, the chest is squeezing, the back is nice and long and supportive. Let's go. Squeeze together, keeping the elbows slightly bent the whole time, making sure you're breathing in nice and deep. That's it, everybody. 1 more. All right, turn those palms out, and we're going to lower them back down for a press. Lift up. Now, don't forget that rotation. As you rotate the thumbs a little bit inward and lower, press up, palms face directly out. Good. Just bring the elbows to hover, making sure that lower back is staying grounded. You're still engaging the core the whole time here. Time under tension. Can you feel your arms? Can you feel your chest? Feel those muscles lengthen and strengthen. That's it. For 4, pull the navel in. For 3, that's it. For 2, 1 more. All right, turn those palms in. We're gonna open it up for a chest fly. Palms, the back of the palms are coming close to hover. Elbows are staying slightly bent. Lifting the palms back toward the center, squeezing across the chest, and remembering to breathe the whole time. You can take it as slow or as fast as if you want. If you want to speed it up, add a few more repetitions, you go for it, okay? But don't sacrifice alignment and integrity. So make sure you're really squeezing, resisting the movement. Here we go. For 4, breathe. For 3, you got it. For 2, all right, 1 more set. Let's rotate the palms in, bring them down, push up. That's it. Knuckles are facing up to the sky. And as you wise people are always reminding me about our alignment, make sure those wrists are straight and strong. All right, keeping integrity in the wrists, not letting them flap down or up. That's it. Here we go. Open up and push. Good. For 4, breathe. For 3, you got it. For 2, 1 more. All right, last set of flies. Palms face in, open up, and lift. If this is bothering your shoulder, see if you can bend the elbows a little bit more. Okay, open the hands up and then bring them back. That's just called shortening the lever. So instead of extending all the way, you shorten the lever so you protect the joints a little bit more. All right, let's finish this set off. Here we go. For 4, breathe. For 3, for 2, 1 more. Nice work. All right, everybody, you've got your weights in your hands. Maybe you relax them, shake out the wrists. We're coming in for another core exercise. Lifting the knees over the hips. We're going to take both weights or one weight, okay, your choice. Lift them above the face. You got to hold on to them nice and strong. You're going to lower the weights behind you as you tap one toe down and then bring it all back to center. If you don't want to move the arms down behind you, that's fine. You can keep the weights lifted above the head. Keep the core engaged as you tap the toes, okay? If you want more, you extend the leg. As you lower the weights behind you, you keep the elbows slightly bent, lengthening the whole body along the ground, reaching and pressing away with the heel. All right, you ready for the final phase? You can extend both legs. Come back to center. Breathe through whatever modification, whatever choice of exercise you're doing at the moment. Really use that resistance in your body to make it count. Here we go. For 4, muscle sculpting all the way. For 3, let's go everyone. Keep it strong. Slight bend in those elbows. For 2, give me 1 more. Good job. All right, shall we lower it down? Let's bring the weights down. We're gonna come in for a bridge. Relax the arms down by your side. Your fingers are almost touching your heels or touching your heels, okay? Knees are in line with the hip points. And then you just lift the hips by pressing down into the soles of the feet and the back of the skull. If you want more, you can take weights to your hips, okay? Hold them there with your arms as you lift those hips up to the sky, making sure you're pressing down into the back of the skull to keeping the neck safe. Keep lifting those hips up, squeeze the back side. Make sure those knees are staying in one spot, okay? They're not opening up or wobbling all over. Let's lift, lower, lift, and lower. Stay with me. Squeeze as you press down, rise up. That's it. For 4, breathe. For 3, really strengthening our knee joints. For 2, give me 1 more. All right, everybody lift up and hold. Can you snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you a little bit more and give your hips a little bit more of a lift? All right, squeeze. We're holding here. Isometric work. All the muscles are contracting. building a lot of strength. So take some deep breaths in and join me for a pulse. Little pulses. Can you feel that burn in your glutes? Maybe in your hips, in your quads. Let's go, come on, work towards building strength here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and hold for 8, for 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, stay for 2, and 1. Lower it down, release those shoulders. Maybe swish those legs side to side. Give yourself a breather. We're gonna reset. Knees come over the hips. Reach those weights above overhead. Lower the weights behind as you tap the toe, or keep the weight stable and just tap the toe, or just lower the weights behind you, keeping the elbows slightly bent. All right, next phase. Lengthen the leg out as you reach the arms, keeping the body nice and long, keeping that lower back rounded towards the floor, okay? We want to make sure we're getting support. Keep the elbows slightly bent all the time, and keep those wrists nice and strong. Here we go. If you're ready for the final phase, both feet press away as the weights reach overhead. Lots of length across the body. Breathe. Lower back stays anchored down. You got it. Time under tension. Lots of muscle building here. Keep working for it. 4 more. For 4. That's it, that's it. Strengthening the whole core as you pull everything back to center. 2 more. We feel so good here. Last one. Nice job. All right, bring those weights down. Feet down. Lengthen the arms. Fingertips are grazing those heels. Knees in line with the hips. Lift up those hips. Squeeze and lower back down. Pressing down into the back of the skull. We make sure the neck is nice and long as we lift those hips and squeeze the glutes. Build that fire in the lower body, in the core. Let's go. Lift. Press down to rise up. Breathe. Nice work, everyone. Stay. 1 more. Lift. Hold. Snuggle those shoulder blades underneath you. See if you can get those hips up a little bit higher. Press down into the back of the skull. Lengthen the neck. Press down into the soles of the feet. You feel steady? Here we go. Pulse. Little pulses. Feeling that squeeze and strength in the back side. Maybe your lower back is talking to you. Talk right back. Breathe into it. All right, everybody, lift and hold. Get those hips up as high as you can for 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Nice work, everybody. Swish those legs side to side. All right, we're going to turn over to one side here. Continuing on with our muscle sculpting, you can use that weight. Place it on the outer thigh as you extend both legs long, okay? We're going to bring the toes slightly in front of the body. If it doesn't feel good, you can bend the bottom leg if that feels better for more support. And when you're ready, we're going to lift the top leg and then lower. Taking it 2 by 2, we're pressing the whole sole of the foot to the opposite side of the room, as if the sole of the foot wants to push up against the wall. We keep the bottom leg nice and long, pressing the sole of the bottom foot away as well. Everything is engaged. Suck the navel, the belly button to the spine to give yourself a little bit more core balance and stability. Nice work. Now you're going to hold it up there. Little pulses. Little pulses here. About 1 inch up and down. That's it. Breathe. Stay with me. Little movements. Staying steady on that hip. If you're wobbling all over the place, you can take your fingers down to the ground. All right, hold. From here, we're going to make a square with our foot. Lifting it up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over. You got to get all 4 corners here. Okay, fill in that box. Lift, over, down, squeeze back, up, painting a square with your sole of your foot. Take it slow as you need to, pressing the sole of the foot away. Feel that engagement in the glute. That's it. For 4. Getting all 4 corners, all right? Don't miss. That's it. We got 2 more. Keep it strong. Last one. All right, take it down. Give yourself a little bit of a tap. Really shake it out a little bit. We're not done on this side. No, no, no. All right, when you're ready, let's reset. Hand to hip. Put that weight on. We're gonna lift the foot, tap the toe forward, and then bring it back. Nice job. Tapping it forward, and then tapping it behind. Breathe. That's it, everyone. Keep that leg engaged by pressing the sole of the foot to the opposite side of the room, right? Squeezing that glute behind. Keeping steady on that hip for 4. Oh my gosh, who feels that glute fired up? For 3, I am with you, team. For 2, Marcia's with me. I love that. 1 more. All right, keep the leg lifted. Press the sole of the foot away. You guys ready? Boxes. Let's make that square. Let's finish this off. Hitting all 4 corners. Oh my gosh, that burn. Let's do 4 more, okay? Let's finish this off. For 4, keeping the leg long. For 3, keep it strong. For 2, I feel the shake, I feel the burn. 1 more. Woo, let it go. Give yourself a little massage, give yourself a little tap, stretch it out. Whatever you need to do, we got another side to work, okay? Here we go. Really getting into those hips, the thighs. As you're ready, you extend those legs, bring the toes slightly in front of the body. Weight goes to the outside of the hip, and then just lift and press the sole of the foot away. So the idea here, you don't have to lift your foot that high, okay? But you really have to focus on pressing the sole of the foot so that you keep those legs really strong and engaged. Maybe the bottom leg is bent for a little bit more support. That's fine. Maybe your fingertips are on the ground for more support. Good, give yourself what you need. That's it. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna lift and we're gonna hold. Hold it up. Press the sole of the foot away. Maybe the weight is on that thigh, maybe it's not. Little pulses. Pulse. Good, keep the bottom leg engaged. You guys look so strong and steady. Awesome, keep those legs nice and long. For 4, you got it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lift, take that box. Make those 4 squares with the foot. That's it, paint it on the wall. Toes come forward, down, heel goes back and up. Over, down, back, up. Forward, down, back, up. Painting that square. 4 more, let's go. 4, taking it as slow as you need to. 3, 2, last one. Good job. Give yourself a bit of a break. Squeeze, massage your side. We got 1 more set, okay? And then we're in the clear. So when you guys are ready, maybe that bottom knee bends if you need more support. Lengthen the top leg. Maybe that weight's on the foot. Lift and lower. Pressing the sole of the foot away. Let's finish this off. This is our last set. Good. Pressing the sole to the wall. We take a deep breath in. That's it. Now we tap forward, center, back, center. Forward, center, back, center. Stay with it. Keep it strong. All right, hold that foot up. Boxes forward, down, back, up. Forward, down, back, up. Forward, down, back, up. Breathe. 4 more, let's finish it. 4, you guys got it, you're doing awesome. Stay with it. You're building lots of strength in the glutes and the quads. 2 more. Breathe. This is your last one, let's go. over, down, back, up. Let it go. Nice work, everybody. Give yourself a little bit of a rub. Give yourself a little bit of a tap. And as you find yourself on your side, let's just roll onto our backs. We're going to finish off with our cool down. So let's take a few minutes here to just settle the breath once again. We're coming onto our backs. We'll give ourselves a nice stretch. Release all of that built up tension. So coming to bring your knees to your chest. Let's take a little bit of a relaxing side to side. Rock and roll. I'm going to switch up the music. Bring it down a little bit. All right. Lengthen the lower back down to the ground so you feel your lower back press into the floor. And then extend one leg out. Continuing to hug that opposite knee. We'll rotate the ankle one way. And then we'll rotate it the other way. Holding on to that knee, we'll draw it across the body and allow the knee to come towards the ground for a little spinal twist. Maybe opening up the arm and taking the gaze away from the legs if that feels good. Oh my gosh, who's feeling that in their hips? That work, those leg lifts. I can really feel that tension in the hips, so let's breathe into that area. We'll bring the legs back up to the center. We'll bend the bottom leg, place the sole of the foot on the ground, and cross the ankle over the thigh. Maybe pressing the top leg away. Oh my gosh, can you guys feel that in that hip? Just some gentle tension, okay? No overstretching. You can even draw the knees in towards the chest if that feels good. It's a little bit more of a deeper stretch for that hip. Make sure you're really breathing into it. And then we'll switch it up. Bringing the opposite knee to the chest, we'll rotate the ankle one way. Rotate the ankle the other way. And then squeezing that knee in, we'll bring it over and across the body, allowing the knee to come towards the ground. We open up the opposite arm and maybe take the gaze away. Relaxing those shoulders down. Breathing into the twist. We rinse out the inner body, the organs, and we come back to center, bending the bottom leg, placing the opposite foot over the thigh, and pressing the top leg away. Maybe even drawing the legs in towards the chest, stretching that hip. Nice work. We'll release that down and roll over to one side. Lengthening the legs, we'll grab the top foot and draw the heel up towards the glute. A little bit of a quad stretch, hip flexor stretch. When you feel ready, you can release and then roll over to the opposite side, grabbing the top leg again, pulling the heel towards the glute. Release when you feel good. We're going to roll over onto the belly and then press up onto all fours. So from here, coming into a little bit of a tabletop with your hips over knees, we're going to walk the arms and the hands forward, and then we're going to lengthen the arms and press the chest down. Okay, this is a deep stretch for our shoulders, so if this doesn't feel good for you, feel free to remain lifted. But if you're ready, you can go ahead and relax your chest down, taking some deep breaths in. Press into the hands to lift the torso. Walk the hands back as you step one leg forward, coming in for a low lunge. We can lift the torso here, sink the hips down, and then we'll bring the opposite arm across the body. Relaxing the shoulder, we draw the inner elbow in towards the chest, stretching across the arm, and then maybe lifting the hand up into the back between the shoulder blades. We open up the chest. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and grab for the fingers. Keeping the chest nice and broad here. Take some deep breaths in. We'll release the hands. And begin to sink the hips as you lengthen the front leg. Pull the toes back towards the face. Roll through the front foot. We'll step back and switch it up. Opposite leg comes forward. Lifting the torso, front knee over the ankle. We press the hips down. Try not to push that knee forward, okay? Keeping the hips square, we just sink the hips. Bringing the opposite arm across the body. Relax the shoulder. Inner elbow comes towards the chest. Breathe in. And then bring the arm up and over. Hand comes between the shoulder blades. Pressing down on that elbow ever so slightly. Maybe you reach up and grab the fingers. Let's bring a better song in here. That was just a cool down playlist from Amazon. But this one's my choice. So take a deep breath in. And then relax the hands down, sink the hips, lengthen the leg, pull the toes up to the face. This is such a beautiful song. I hope you guys like this one too. The lyrics, they always make me tear. Roll through the front foot. We'll bring the knees back together, tuck the toes, and let's roll up halfway, okay? Take that slow roll, keep the head bent. And then maybe just shimmy side to side, releasing the back and the spine. Take one big breath in here. Release it all out. And then roll up very slowly to stand. Nice work from here. We're gonna inhale, bring the arms around, round the upper back and push the knuckles away. Drop the chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Release and bring the hands to the lower back here. Interlace the fingers. Roll the shoulders back and lift the chest. Good work. We're going to do that twice more, a little bit faster. Inhale, reach the arms forward, drop the chin, press the knuckles away. Round the upper back. Inhale, lift up. Hands come behind the back, lift the chest, press the knuckles down. And then we're going to do it one more time. Big inhale, reach the arms forward, press the knuckles away, drop the chin. Rise up, hands behind the back, open up the shoulders, lift the chest. Nice work. All right, everybody, it's our final time. Let's share a hug, shall we? Inhale, bring the arms forward, wrap them all the way around. Reach for your shoulder blades, squeeze the elbows in, say thank you, I say thank you to you, and let it go. Excellent work today, guys.
Good work, fit friend. Give yourself a good stretch and hit like and subscribe for more high liberty workouts.